hi David. It's a pleasure for me to show you how the Pandia setup would look like at the exhibition. Thomas already told me about you, and we had already contact. Maybe Thomas can also say something.
Hello. Yeah, hello, David. Looks like you are busy today and not able to join the meeting. Oh, it's fine. Yes, thanks for the opportunity that you give Pandia to show something here on the exhibition on Taiwan. Mauro already, it's the founder of Pandia, and he will show you how the setup can look for the exhibition.
First of all, I will show you now the presentation, so how I would present it online, but in the exhibition, like on site, it would not be much different. So I have this presentation, which I will not show, but I have the tool, which is here. So this is very easy to take to Taiwan, even with the plane. So it's a box with 6 to 7 kilogram, very handy to, it's a mobile tool. So let's start with the presentation. I have the first slide, and it shows different machines, as you see. And why I show this slide, I was working as a process engineer before for Netztal, and then for a packaging machinery manufacturer. And this is how it looks like daily challenges on the sites. You have a lot of different fast running machines. They are quite complex. And if there is a problem, it's not really obvious usually where it's coming from and when it's happening. And that was the challenge why I had this idea to start a company doing a video system like this. It's specially built for engineers, for technicians, for maintenance staff to really quickly and efficiently be able to troubleshoot a machine and observe a machine. So how it works, identify issues faster, reduce downtime, and boost performance is what we promise. And how it works, this is already how it looks like on a machine. So we have small cameras that are mobile with a magnetic holder. We can place them anywhere in the machine, anywhere you think it's interesting to monitor and to have a look. So at one side we have these 4 different cameras that we can place, and we have different forms also of cameras. We have one camera is from a smartphone that is recording up to 240 frames per second, but we can also use industrial cameras with a different shape. It could be smaller to reach different locations, and also different quality of imaging. So then when we place the camera, we have an overview of the whole machine. So it gives us an overview. And then how we save time now is, if the problem has a sporadic issue, it's when we lose a lot of time. So we have, either we can wait in front of the machine until the machine has this issue, and then when the issue happens, even it's not sure that you will see it because you have only one perspective. And this is when Pandia comes in. Pandia monitors these different key processes, and in case of an issue, Pandia recognizes that there is an issue and stores the video, and gives you really a detailed view from the issue. Here it's how it's in a real application. This is a Krones machine with a fast moving preform transport system, and the machine stops, and Pandia recognizes the stop. So we recognize this event, and we store the detailed video. And this is how it looks like on a real machine. So on the exhibition, I would show you also the setup, because this is one key feature. Usually cameras like this is complicated to set up, like slow motion cameras, but not Pandia. we focused always on an easy setup. So it should be in 5 minutes. And this is something we can show in the exhibition. The tool consists out of a computer, a user manual, step-by-step instruction. The computer has the Pandia software, we just turn it on. Then we have a local Wi-Fi, like an access point. So we will make an access point, a Wi-Fi access point, and then we have magnetic or clamp holders to place the camera. Let's stop sharing the screen so you can have a bigger screen of what I'm doing. These are the two possibilities. One is a magnetic holder, which is placeable on the machine. One is a clamp holder that it can be clamped on the machine. And then we have the 4 cameras. And I will show you. We turn the cameras on. And then the cameras start up, and will connect automatically with this laptop. I will share the screen now again. So here already we see these 4 cameras connected to the Pandia system. And then it's very easy for us to place them. You can take these magnetic holders. Or clamp holders. Thomas, do you have any questions so far?
No, for me it's fine. Thank you.
So in the exhibition, maybe we can also use, if there is a robot, that we can use a robot as an example. But here I take these caps. This is one of our main customer fields. It's coffee caps. They have our system. So I take this as an example, and we can use the camera screen to adjust the cameras to the right perspective. Or we can use the computer itself if we are not able to access the machine to see the screen. We can use the screen from the Pandia laptop, and we can easily adjust everything. So next step is to set up every camera. So we have a first focus, so we can access to all the features that the camera has: light exposure, focus, zoom, and you see also the details that this camera provides. You're able to zoom in very in detail. We have an internal light to turn on. This can help in a machine that there is no light. And then we can of course adjust all the frame per seconds and the resolution of each camera. The lowest is HD with 30 frames per second, full HD, and up to 240 frames per second for a fast moving machine. Then we have IP address, status, battery status, and internal storage, temperature, full screen, turn upside down. So how does this help you? This helps you to monitor the machine. So as we finishing setting up all the cameras, we are next step is to choose. Maybe I choose the language. We can have French, German, and English. And really, yeah, it's the goal is to make it easy for the technician. So let's go through the different recording modes. We have a manual recording for just recording some sequence of the machine. Then we have manual monitoring. This is a ring buffer, and you can adjust how many seconds before a manual event that is triggered by hand or by a buzzer we want to analyze. So Pandia will record and wait for any inputs of a user to have this video replay proof. So a technician, this helps for a technician after during a ramp up or after commissioning of a machine. If there is errors or if there is something going on which he doesn't know when and where it's happening, he can set up Pandia, his 4 perspectives, and then anytime he can push a button and just store these 10 seconds from different views and with a high frame rate. Then we have automated monitoring, and this is the thing I'm gonna show you. This is also very the feature that is different from a normal camera setup. So we can have an automated monitoring. We can choose one of the 4 cameras as a trigger camera. So I will choose the upper right one. Then we have different features to detect an event. We have process stop detection. This means when the machine is running, everything is normal. And here we can set up a time, and we can consider as 3 seconds, that's normal. But if there is a stop that is longer than 3 seconds, we consider as an event, as a stop. And then we store exactly the time window that we think it's interesting to analyze. Other way around, we have movement detection. So this waits for a movement where there was no movement. And we have a self-learning modus. So a self-learning modus will learn 20 seconds of self-learning, and during this time, it will see all the movements. And if there is a movement out of these normal movements, it will also store a video. I will show you the movement detection here. We will set up a threshold to set up the sensitivity. And we have this trigger field, so we can really focus on one place on the machine where we expect a movement. This could be an ejector, like if the machine already ejects a part of the production, we can have a video and see why it was ejected. So let's adjust this detail camera to 240 frames per second, and we leave this like this. So we can start the recording. So now Pandia starts monitoring this process, and it looks on any movements in these small parts. And as you see here, the status turned to red. So Pandia is recording, and here it's recording with 30 frames per second. Here it's recording with slow motion. So from now on, you can relax and you can work on something else. Pandia is monitoring your process, and as soon there is some movements, then Pandia will store this relevant time window that you want to analyze. And here also on the exhibition, or here I can show you like this. I will make this movement and I'm not sure, Thomas, do you know if on the exhibition there will be a robot in place?
I think so, yes. There will be robots there.
So maybe it could be interesting to think of a setup that we can showcase a robot and Pandia. So here every 50 seconds, the Pandia tool will analyze this video for any movements that that's happening now. So without any inputs of me, Pandia is recognizing these movements. So it has already happened. Here, the movement after 35 seconds, Pandia recognized it. Here we can also adjust the threshold on the fly in case that it was too sensitive, maybe some vibrations, or it was too little sensitive, we can adjust it here. But the important thing is to see that there was a movement, and then Pandia collects these videos. So as soon the cameras has uploaded these videos with the right time window, Pandia is ready to open it, and you are analyzing it in the tool. And you have now the 4 windows synchronized, and you can frame by frame analyze this event. And this is really impossible to see by eyes. So also you can zoom out again. I will show you how fast it will be normal speed. And with slow motion, it's already possible to see a lot of details. Then the tool is not just analyzing, it's also a tool of communication. So as soon as you have these videos, you can store them or upload them directly on a Teams channel. Let's see if this is set up. This helps you to share these videos with a remote support team. Here we set up a Teams channel, and we can upload this take. So Pandia will render this video on a single video file and then upload it to a Teams channel. So your team is already able to see the same things as the technician sees or as the operator sees on site. And like this, it's very easy to take in a different remote experts to troubleshoot the same kind of event. And here again, it's very easy for the technician. He can even set up that it's uploading it automatically, but also manually it's very easy. So he has a couple of clicks, and then the tool will make everything on its own. It will store the video on the MS Teams channel. Now it's uploading the video. So as soon as it's uploaded, we can have it on the Teams. And for example, now we are speaking here. Imagine that you are on the machine and you have this trouble. I think it's here in this channel. And here we have also the time, like this is the date from today, and also the timing. So you exactly know when it happens. You can compare it with the machine logger, and we can see it with audio. You can see it, and you can start a dialogue on Teams directly about this issue. And this is, I think, how we could showcase it at the exhibition, but there is also other ways to showcase it. Of course, it's nice for the customers at the exhibition to take those cameras to see how easy it is to set up. And yeah, Thomas, any question?
No, for me it's fine. Really interesting, great tool. I hope also you like it, David. I think after you see the video, we can have a talk about it.
Yes, cool. So also I'm available this week. I'm a bit busy, but as soon as I'm available, we can set up another meeting. Maybe next week. I'm at the exhibition in Germany next week, and we can have also there. Probably we can maybe have more experience in exhibitions and let you know how it goes. Cool. Yes. So I will stop the recording, or I will. Yeah, we will.
Thank you.
I think I can share it afterwards through Teams, and then you can send it to David.
Perfect. Thank you, Mauro.
Thank you, Thomas. So see you soon. Bye.
Sehr gut.
Ich gehe mal raus und dann kommen wir wieder rein.
Wohin? Ah, bist du noch am Aufnehmen?